Are our public beaches going private? A new state law makes it harder for local governments to stop homeowners from kicking people off their beachfront properties. ABC 7's Adam Cellini tells us what we can expect to change at our local beaches.
Siesta Key Beach is a magnet for tourists and trouble for condo owners who pay extra for their own private slice of sand.
Just coming up here, you know, partying, using the bathroom, using the chairs.
They want to try to put maybe a privacy gate up there. There's a whole lot of legal issues going on there.
Now, blocking off the beach has less legal issues thanks to a new state law that started this month. The Possession of Real Property bill signed into law in March allows some beachfront property owners to restrict access to the segment of beach they own down to the mean high water line, which is basically where the dry sand meets the wet sand. Not a major change, according to longtime Siesta Key real estate broker Steve Kavanaugh.
I don't think overall it's going to be a huge change, but I think in specific pockets on Siesta Key there'll be some change.
These pockets could be where the condos end and the private homes begin. Will these owners become emboldened by that new law?
There's the people that are going to try and take over actual public areas where they think they have private beach.
Sand accretion is constantly changing some beachfront property lines, says Kavanaugh, and some owners donate their sand to conservation to avoid heavy property taxes. This won't stop sellers, though, from advertising private beaches where it may not exist.
So just be very cognizant of what you're actually buying.
But the bigger change in the new law is to Florida's customary use rule, which allowed local governments to pass rules and ordinances that force private beach owners to allow public access or use. Now, local governments will have to sue those property owners, which could mean more tax dollars.
The government cannot now come back and say, okay, but you can come onto the land for a certain amount of time or under these circumstances to use the beach.
While several beaches are considered public parks under government control, the state estimates 60% of Florida beaches are privately owned. Manatee County tourism expert Elliot Falcioni doesn't believe the new law will hurt local tourism, especially on Anna Maria Island. Coquina Beach can hold 1,600 cars, Manatee Beach is in far north, and few beachfront houses are occupied year-round.
Single-family homes are in the short-term rental pool. So even though they're private beaches, our visitors are still going to be able to experience that private beach.
So until that first resident tries to put up a fence, it's hard to tell how the law will affect people's attitudes.
It's going to be a bit of a learning curve for, I think, the county. I think it is for the realtors. I think the current homeowners. Nobody's going to understand this day one.
Before the law passed, condo owners at Gulf Haven on Siesta passed their own rule, wristbands on the beach to show who belongs and who should keep walking.
So people can walk the beach. It's a public beach. You can do whatever you want, but up here is ours.
3 different customary use ordinances were commonly referred to as this law was being discussed, and when it passed, one of those ordinances was abolished. It was up in Walton County, which is located in the Panhandle. Reporting on Siesta Key, Adam Cellini, ABC 7, your Suncoast News.